Good morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I hope you've had a good week. I've had quite an interesting week here, I have to say. If you remember me last week, I was going to go down to Hove for the Sussex Cricket Society tea with Barry Richards, and that went very well, I have to say. Managed to get me card signed there of Barry Richards down here, so hopefully tomorrow that's going to have Brian Lara on it, because I'm going to a book signing tomorrow of Brian Lara. So I'm very pleased with that. Card being filled up there, so that was nice. The other thing that happened on the Sunday was Keith Summerfield had some cricket memorabilia in his boot, and I managed to purchase that off of him, which is an Albert Craig Puffer, who's the it says up there Puffer, it's pronounced Puffer. Played for Leicestershire, the bowler, took 5 wickets for no runs to beat Australia at Lord's. So it was a good, nice poem there. Albert Craig was a bit of a character. Albert Craig there, look, there he is. Oh, I nearly dropped it again. There's Albert Craig there. He's probably got some of those things in his hand there, the little poems he used to produce and go round to the Hove and the Oval, other football grounds, and to preach his little poems and odes. Quite a character by all accounts. And it was all highlighted in The Captain of the Crowd by Tony Lawton. Some lovely poems and that in there. So I was quite pleased to get my Albert Craig last Sunday. So it's I'm quite pleased. It was obviously in a smoker's house, because it's absolutely covered in nicotine, that was. So I've cleaned that up quite nicely. Quite proud of that. Mr. Puffer, Leicestershire bowler. So that was Sunday for you. So anyway, in the week, I managed to go to Lord's on Tuesday to try and get my Jimmy Anderson boots signed. But unfortunately, I didn't succeed. I managed to find the team bus and sort of chatted to the bus drivers and what have you. And managed to get to gate 6 where they're all coming out. But unfortunately, Jimmy drove straight out to play golf in the afternoon. In a big 4x4, so I never got the chance to unfortunately get his signature on that, but I will get him at some stage. But just going on to Jimmy Anderson and his final match there, Tony Partis pointing out this morning that the spinner on his debut in England didn't bowl and got a naught. So how many other players have got that? He was going to ask this morning. So that's quite an interesting little tale, little ditty there. So I don't know if there is any. Can't think of it off the top of my head, I've got to say. Anyway, talking of Jimmy Anderson, I managed to go to the 2003 Cricket Writers' Dinner. Then where was that? The Hotel International Continental Hyde Park Corner in 2003. And it was Jimmy Anderson was Young Player of the Year, and there's his signature there. Managed to get that outside the loo, actually, funnily enough, and he had his bit of red hair in the front there early in his career. So I got some signatures on there. I got Jonathan Agnew, Tim Rice, Tony Woodcock there, the scribe Barry Richards again, John Inverarity, and Henry Alonga, who actually wasn't there at the night. Was he there at night? I can't remember. But anyway, he was awarded with about the South African protest he had with Flower. But there's Henry Alonga, and the sniffer got me that one in. At the concert he was doing, so thanks to the sniffer for getting me that one. So that's sort of at the beginning of Jimmy's career, so I'm quite pleased to get hold of that, I have to say. Now another thing that's turned up this week is this lovely postcard. Well, it's purported to be a postcard, but it's actually a photograph taken out of a book somewhere, and I can't for the life of me think what book it is. It's photoed by Andrew Cowie, and it's Stoddard's 11 going to Australia in 1897-98. Unfortunately, Stoddy's mother died in December, and he sort of went into a bit of a depressive mode and missed the first 2 test matches, and I believe the last one as well. Archie McLaren took over as captain, and we got stuffed 4-1, unfortunately, but there we are. Can't win all, can you? So there we are on Stoddy, so that's a nice postcard there. I'm not quite sure what date it is. I haven't got the date on there, but I'd imagine that's about 40, something like that. And the rest posted in Kent. Anyway, that's about it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.